Alright, I'm excited. The second level 30 Thaumaturge quest is actually taking the black, which, no, you'll see. Anyway, it's given to us by Yayake, however you want to pronounce it, who's the female Lalafell Guild receptionist of the Thaumaturge Guild in Ul'dah. Here we go. Mercy, I've been waiting for you, in a way. Please, let me explain. Do you know of the Marasaha pit? That's Mary A-R-A, Sam A-J-A. Marasaja? Probably Marasaha pit. It is a prison here in Ul'dah. In prison, a man will do almost anything to keep his mind occupied. Of late, one inmate claims to hear the voice of Naldal. No doubt he has lost his mind after serving 100 years of a life sentence. Holy crap. But he knew of you by name, Mercy, and maintains the traitors demand you win the gem of Shatoto and exchange it for his release. A farce, no doubt. I make it for nothing more than the maniacal ravings of a cell-crazed, sweaty-toothed madman, but I fear the only way to be sure is to free him of the pit. The prisoner's name is, oh god, Kukuruka. Oh, Tataruka. Kukuruka Tataruka. That's Q-U-Q-U-R-U-K-A space Tom A-R-U-K-A. Not yeah. And as if his story were not proof enough of his lunacy, he also styles himself a black mage. But such magic was lost to Eorzea centuries ago. What does this senile charlatan think he can... Who does this senile charlatan think he can fool with such rubbish? Nevertheless, he has invoked the name of Nalthal, and so the Order feels it unwise to ignore his words. Though I am still no believer, you have come as you said you would. So let us get to the bottom of this, shall we? It may be that you are an agent of fate, or perhaps you are merely a crooked old man's accomplice. In either case, I ask that you travel to Highbridge in eastern Thanlin. Seek out the planar fissure, a rift between this world and the next. A rift. Fell whatever beasts might lurk there, and water the earth with their blood. According to our jailed mummer, doing so will give rise to the gem of Shatoto. The gem is no more than a pretty stone a pretty stone oft mentioned in bedtime stories and the tales of fairies. We shall see if it truly exists. I shall await your findings here. Return to me when the deed is done. Like I have said before, I have a level 50 or 50-something black mage, and I do not remember reading any of that. Chalk it up to bad memory, but also more likely that I just skipped through this text so quickly because I wanted to just level up and experience the actual gameplay. So, yeah, that's something. Learning that all of this is coming from some jailed, theoretically lunatic person. Good stuff. So we teleported to Camp Drybone for 280 gil. We fly east-northeast, where we find a planar fissure really close to the edge of this chasm. This like rift in the earth where it drops. Can't see how far it drops because there's mist down there. Let's click on the planar fissure and see what happens. We're interacting. Let's sleep these guys. We got two like little floaty kind of black wings. Kind of look like a balloon's wings in a thin tail, kind of tail. Not this much damage. Killed one. Killed another. Oh, there's another one. Okay, now I'm not worried. Fucking monophone. Okay, 3 down. Any more? Okay. Pour the blood. Okay. We got some void scent blood, which we are going to pour into a planar fissure. That's probably a good idea, right? What could go wrong? Cutscene. Thaumaturge, hear me. Oh, it's a, I think they're like orcs, but I can't remember what they're called in this game because it's been so long since I have had to talk to them. They're the tall, like bulky chested, just thick arms, thick and like skin that's like dark black, not like full black, but like a dark, maybe a dark gray. Sharp teeth, humanoid in shape, but that's where that comparison ends. I even think that their legs have the knees bending the other way, but I'm looking only at upper torso and face right now. Put up your weapons, friend. Kazag Cha means you no harm. No, their knees are normal. Thick thighs too. Save lives. He's looking around where we just poured the blood. Cutscene fades to black for a second, and we're back on us again. So you are the one of whom Kukuruka's prophecy speaks. By your hand was the blood of these creatures spilt upon this earthen vein? Wait, by your hand was the blood of these creatures spilt upon this earthen vein, was it not? I give him a nod. Then you have earned this gem of Shatoto. Take it. You will know what to do with it when the time comes. They have a thick tail, too. He hands me a gem. With this, my part is done. Farewell for now. And it's a soul gem. For the Black Mage, as far as I can tell. It looks like all the soul gems I've ever seen. And we take 280 to go back to the go back to Ul'dah, and we'll take the Ethernet from there to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Let me teleport. Oh, I didn't have to sprint really because she's right here. We continue the quest with Yayake. Well, you certainly smell as though you've been off spilling blood, but it will take more than a waft of foulness to convince me you are an agent of divine will. I take it yours was an eventful journey. I nod. Cutscene fades to black as she is leaving from behind the desk to my side of it. I hand out the gem, or give it to her. It is exactly as described in the tales. Could it truly be the gem of Shatoto? 12 be good. I can feel the magic pulsing within it. The tales tell that only souls blessed by the grace of Nald Thal are entrusted with the keeping of the gem. This is beyond mere coincidence. I must investigate further. You must assist me, Mercy. This now involves you as much as any other. Still, I cannot shake my inner skeptic. If Kukuruka somehow made contact with the outside world, he may be manipulating adventurers such as yourself for ends yet unknown to us. I will call an emergency council of the Order. Please, wait here. I give her a nod. And she seems to be walking out of the Thaumaturge doors. Oh no, they close. They close in her face. And her shadow starts to move. We see a Lalafell-sized being with a red, pointy, kind of like witch's hat, but it's like red and pink robes, a collar that comes up to the nose, and everything seems to be casting shadows over this being's face. We just see, like, kind of like Vivi, obviously the direct comparison is Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, but all you see is a black, like, shadowed circle or orb or face-shaped thing, and one glowing yellow circle for an eye. as if the other one might be covered by a patch or taken out or whatever. And he says, "That will not be necessary." He waddles forward as Lalafels do. And he's accompanied by a Kukuruka. What are you doing here? How have you escaped the pit? So yeah, when he approached Yayake, all of a sudden another blue-attired mage kind of popped up right next to him. Not like magically, but just walked into frame with a brown hat. Lalai is the one in blue. "Watch your tongue, you insolent fool. Master has passed a century in meditation communing with Nal Dal. You will address him with the proper respect." The jailers of the Marasaha pit are very different from the heretics of your order. Suffice it to say, they had wisdom enough to listen, says Kukuruka. His face is actually covered in red something. Red masks, red bandages, whatever. Only that one eye that was glowing is showing. It's a normal eye. Why it was glowing yellow is whatever. Probably a callback to Final Fantasy IX, but... "Must I remind you again, the will I speak is that of Nalthal himself. The true criminal is he who ignores the words of a god." "Beware, Kukuruka. The 12 seldom spare those who claim their voice. This mummer's farce will bring disaster to us all." "The cause of the disaster to come will be no words of mine, of that be sure. Nalthal spoke unto me. By his own declaration, the seal on the void gate will be broken. Once thrown open, it can be closed once more by none but she who bears the gem of Shitoto." He looks to me, as does Lalai. "I speak of you, Mercy Valkyr." And we get this little flash of aura, and the gem is back in my hand, out of the pocket of I can't remember her name, Yayake. "The gem you hold is the mark of a mage of the black. With it in hand, you must now set forth to gather the keys needed to seal the void gate." And he turns to walk away, as does Lalai. "Wait, you can't, you don't have the right to, I can't just let this happen." "Silence, you hollow-pated prig. Hollow-pated prig? Those who do not listen shall not be heard. You take for yourself the title of Thaumaturge, and so I will not suffer you to claim ignorance. You know as well as any of the existence of another world rife with shadow and monstrosity, the void. As the power of the void waxes, the barrier between it and our own world wanes. Eventually that barrier will falter, and the void gate will open. Once it has, only the black magic of Eld can reseal it. Yeah, this is sacrilege. As one who now commands the forces of destruction, I bid you go forth, Black Mage." Sorry. Okay. And the doors open. "The gem of Shitoto is our sigil. Whoops, I pulled a Mercer. The mark of the Magi devoted to the true dark art. In it, you already possess the first key required to see the void gate sealed." "You have taken the black, but time is needed before the black takes you, before it permeates mind and body and colors every fiber of your being dark as pitch. Visit Milvaneth Sacrarium, and there hear the words of Lalai." Lalai follows him out. Yayake stomps her foot, angry, but simply just walks past me to cavort with whomever she seems to need to. "Do not fear the power to destroy. Master it, and with it destroy that which would destroy you." darn that. Every day. Boo. No, I don't want that. I want this one. Never comes my way. Hey, hey. It's right where the Blue Mage quest is. That's awesome. That's where I was going to go right after this one, because my blue is level 30. I got the spell required, so I'm going to go do that now. So you teleport to the Miners or the Weavers Guild. They are both pretty much equidistant to where we want to go. Every time I teleport here, I have to turn around. I don't know how it's determined which direction your character is facing when you use the Ethernet. It does seem to be the exact same every time, though. So we have the blue-robed Lalai here. We will talk to him or her to complete the quest. I can't tell. Master is meditating in his chambers, for Nalthal always speaks, and Master must listen. He hasn't trusted me with guiding you on your path, but you must walk alone yet. Come back when the black has grown stronger within you. We get Monofont, 2-minute cooldown that fully restores MP. That feels... oh! It used to let you cast spells for free, right? Isn't that what it used to do? Did they change that? It grants Astral Fire 3. I don't think I have that yet going on, but we'll see. Grants Thunderheads. You get that Thundercast. Can only be executed while under... yeah, you don't want to use it in anything but Astral Fire. Okay. And then the Soul of the Black Mage. I think we're going to have one of those little cutscene things where I raise my hand. No? Okay. Black Mage unlocked. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We raise the gem in the air. Or I guess it's Monofont that we're raising. I don't know, whatever. Level 35 will be the next Black Mage quest. But what we do here is we pop in this gem. Yeah, I want to transfer the hotbars. I didn't know. This is new. I don't remember them doing this. Yeah, I'll transfer them over. Sure. Did I lose? No, that's how. Okay. Cool. We will resave this as Black Mage. Do we get anything? I got gloves, but that's not for later. I got a weapon. 4 intelligence, 5 crit. This one is 4 intelligence, 4 direct. No, why would I change that? My staff is better. I guess I would have the option to equip a shield, but those, I mean, come on, man. Those are done. Whatever. Anyway, let me just make sure I got it here. Did we get anything new aside from, we got Monofont, is that what it's called? Monofont, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Monofont. For me, I think that I would probably do... yeah, I don't know. Where do I put... normally I put my, like, damage... well, it's all going to be damage up buffs. And for Dragoon... let me... yeah, my other damage dealing jobs, I put my damage up buffs there. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do the damage up buff here. Where do I put Addle on Red Mage? Somewhere I barely ever see and use it. I think I've literally never used Emboldened. I probably should. I've used Magic Barrier, like, generally after it was actually useful. In Surecast, I don't use that as much as I should to avoid to make knockbacks not a thing. Okay. So I want to actually use Addle. I also don't want Mono Ward to confuse, because this is a barrier. So I'm gonna put it Whew. Yeah, anyway. Nothing else new. Our next spells seem to like they will come at level 35. Fire 3 and Blizzard 3. And Umbral Soul. Grants Umbral Ice. So you just restores an amount of MP commensurate with your stacks of Umbral Ice. Interesting. So out of combat, you can... Okay, we'll see how that plays. That's interesting. Anyway. That is it for now for this particular job and all that stuff. I'm going to do Blue Mage literally right now. I will see you guys very soon for that one.